Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is KristenLeanne and I am a cruelty-free YouTuber if you're brand new, which I know a lot of you watching are because I look at my analytics and I think about 80% of the people that watch my channel aren't actually subscribed. So I'm not gonna live forever. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Join the Fox family. Today is all about highlighters, which I'm excited about because I absolutely love highlighters and I pretty much love most all highlighters. Although I myself, even though I'm very colorful and about color and rainbows, I have never worn like a weird colored highlighter. Like weird as in not like a normal, like, you know, a light crystal kind of shade or like a bronzy, orangey, you know, glow. So I received recently these 3 highlighters from Wet n Wild. I believe these were part of their spring collection, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a super rainbow one, which is the Unicorn Glow. There is the Everlasting Glow, which is more pinks, mauves, and like one light yellow in there. And then there is Bronze Over the Rainbow, which is like they're crystallized, they're bronzy, they're yellower, kind of like gold tone shades. So I was curious to see what these would actually look like on the skin. And I've always stayed away from these because I never know whether you're supposed to swirl this around in here or go like this and put it on. So I'm gonna try both on either side of my cheek. I'm gonna try swirling it and putting it on one side, and then I'm gonna try just straight doing this. And I also got this really cool brush from them. This is their, I think it's called their Unicorn highlighting brush. It's kind of like anodized metal. It's not actually metal, it's plastic, but it looks like anodized metal and it's pretty cool looking. And it looks like the perfect shape for highlighting. So let's get started. We'll save like the most exciting, crazy one for last, which would be this one. Gonna go ahead and start with, this is, I already forgot the names. I have the memory of a goldfish. This is Bronze Over the Rainbow. So on this side, I'm gonna swirl it around and then we'll put it on. And so let's just hop right into this. Oh, I swirled it and like nothing is coming off on the brush. Do you see this? Like hardly anything is coming off on the brush. Let's try. Ooh, that was deceiving though, because can you see that? No highlighter. That highlighter. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That was like really weird though. I was like, there's no kickback, there's nothing, hardly anything coming off on here. Interesting. I'm gonna use my It's Your Brush Love by PUR Cosmetics. This is just like a really quick brush cleaner that works absolute wonders, and it'll get our brush clean in like 2 seconds so that we can go ahead and start on the other side. And it dries immediately too, so don't worry, don't worry. And looking at this, if you were gonna buy this in the store, I feel like you'd expect a lot more out of something that like looked like that. So I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed with these so far. The first one was better than this, but like I said, this is kind of like, it's not chalky looking on my face or anything, so it's kind of like super natural looking. So you could get away with that if you want to do like a light look, but for anything other than that, this would not be what you would want to grab. So for this side, I'm just gonna do this, just straight down. All right, so that didn't really do much. Like I feel like you really have to like work it in there if you're gonna get that effect. So pretty good. I always feel like things that don't have a lot of kickback are really good for people who are either not comfortable wearing highlighter or bronzer or whatever it might be, or you're experimenting or practicing, because it's kind of like forgiving because it doesn't go on like when you put it on there, which some does if it's really powdery, which can be a little overwhelming if you're not familiar with it. So I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's okay. Personally, I like a little bit more pigmentation than that and a highlighter, but it does look really pretty when you put it on. I mean, once you really work it in there. Gonna remove this and reapply my foundation on that area, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Everlasting Glow. This is the pinks and the yellows. There it is. So let's swirl this. This one in here on the bottom, if you can see that, it's kind of like minty and crazy looking. We're gonna swish this around. Same thing with this one. There's like no kickback. I'm gonna give that a good shot there. And let's just paint this on. But where is it? You guys see that? How do we feel about that? It's like, so this is a highlighter that I would feel comfortable using if I was like doing really fresh makeup where there was like, it was supposed to look like a super natural like look and I'm just trying to look like dewy and glowy. This would be something you could use because it's not too powdery, but like I wouldn't grab this to do like a full, like what I have on right now. Like if I was going full face, like full glam makeup, this isn't what I'd grab. I wanna look at this. So this is what it looks like on my finger. It's just, you see that? Not a lot going on, it's not that exciting. And looking at this, if you were gonna buy this in the store, I feel like you'd expect a lot more out of something that like looked like that. So I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed with these so far. The first one was better than this, but like I said, this is kind of like, it's not chalky looking on my face or anything, so it's kind of like super natural looking. So you could get away with that if you wanna do like a light look, but for anything other than that, this would not be what you would want to grab. I just did it where I just swept back and forth and didn't move the brush, and now I have a big chunk of pink on the brush right there, if you can see that. So I don't know how that's gonna do. That literally almost does like nothing. Not loving these so far. I don't know. I'm hoping that this one will change our minds. I am going to remove this and I'll be right back. I've cleaned the brush. It is brand spanking new-ish. So here we go. Last one. Gonna swirl the brush around in here. I gave it a really good long swirl. You guys saw that, right? And that's what's on the brush. Pretty much nothing, but we'll try again. Go a little bit more. A little bit more, but still like not really anything on the brush. So let's just go ahead. I'm so disappointed. I really wanted to love these. Like, I typically love Wet n Wild. I think their products are pretty great. They're affordable, they're cruelty-free. But like when you make a highlighter that looks like that, it needs to look like this on my face. Okay? This is, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna try it again. No. The only shade that I'm really even seeing as a highlighter is like the blue and the green, and it's making me look like I have a bruised cheek. That is not cute. Okay, this is the worst one of all. The other ones I could work with, I could find a use for them. Like the first one especially is real nice. I actually like both the other ones. Like I said, I wouldn't run out and buy them, but if they were given to me or I was like there and they were inexpensive, maybe. But this one is really disappointing. This one I would literally never purchase. I'm gonna try and grab some of the color. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Look at that. There's like nothing on my brush. This is a complete fail, this one right here. Like, who tested this and they were like, that's good, it's good to go, everyone's gonna love it. I mean, I'm so bummed. So this doesn't work for me. Maybe if you like a really slight highlight, this could work for you. So to recap, really pretty, all of them in general, but not very pigmented. This is good if you're going for a really subtle kind of glow, kind of trying to dabble with highlighters. You may not be like a highlighter pro yet and you kind of just wanna, you know, dip your foot in. This could be good, it's forgiving. It's not that intense, it looks very natural. This one is even more natural looking. I'm sorry, so the first one is the Bronze Over the Rainbow. And that name is misleading too, because it really isn't. You're not gonna be bronzed over the rainbow. You're not gonna. It's a light, pretty glow, but that's about it. And this is Everlasting Glow, and I don't buy that name either. This is really pretty on. It's really nice and natural looking. This is good for if you wanna do like a light look, like I said. But once again, not a lot of pigment. The worst of all was this one. This one, and it's crazy because this one looks like the craziest, right? So this just doesn't look flattering on my skin. On someone else's it might, but the pigment was really not there for me, and the colors that it was pulling, I feel like it was only the green and the blue, and then the others were just like, peace out, homie, and they just like weren't present on your face. I don't know. It just looked like a bruise on my face. Like a very like not even purposeful, like a color highlight, like a bruise, like an accident. Like you took a crazy summer eyeshadow from 2001 and put it on your cheek and repurposed that shit. What did you guys think of these highlighters? Do you have any of these? Have you seen them on anyone else's page? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on these. I'd love to hear if you guys have tried them. So let's chat about it in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes. And thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for hanging out. We will see you in the next video as always. Love you guys. See you later.
You have, oh, the only thing he's eaten out of his salad is, you haven't even eaten your banana? Who are you? Gotta eat your nanner. Got some hay over there.